A woman always came to the candy shop in the dead of night. She was pale as paper, without a hint of color in her face. The shop owner felt that something was off, so he quickly handed her the candy. The woman took it and then disappeared into the night. From that day on, without fail, she came to buy candy at the same time every night. This gradually piqued the shop owner's curiosity, because he had never seen her during the day. A month passed this way. One night, the shop owner's cousin from a neighboring village came to visit. They drank together until late at night. Just as they were enjoying their conversation, the wooden door outside opened again. The woman had come to buy candy once more. The shop owner, by now, was used to it. He hurried to the counter to get her the candy, but his cousin was struck dumb. He stared at the woman at the door, and the more he looked, the more familiar she seemed. Finally, he remembered. The woman was the wife of a man from their village who had passed away a month ago. He had seen it with his own eyes. Both men found the situation extremely strange. Though terrified, they gathered their courage and quietly followed the woman. Soon, they realized something was very wrong. The woman led them to a silent cemetery. Even worse, she walked up to a gravestone and then vanished into thin air. The two men could no longer control their fear. Panicked, they ran madly, and in their desperation, they dashed into a nearby temple. There, they told the abbot everything they had witnessed. The abbot thought they must have been imagining things, but to ease their minds, he decided to follow them down the hill to take a look for himself. When the three of them arrived, they faintly heard the cry of a baby coming from deep within the cemetery. They followed the sound, searching until they found a small infant wrapped in a blanket next to a grave. At that moment, the candy shop owner noticed a familiar object nearby. Upon closer inspection, he realized it was the wooden bowl the woman had used every night to buy candy. It was then that the three of them noticed the gravestone next to the baby. It belonged to the woman. It turned out that every night she had gone out to buy candy to feed this poor child. Because the villagers knew her, she feared alarming them, so she went all the way to a neighboring village to get candy for the baby. Although the woman had died, she could not bear to see such a small child abandoned. Fortunately, the abbot agreed to take the baby to the temple and raise him, allowing the woman to finally rest in peace. From that night on, the woman never appeared again, and the candy shop returned to its usual calm.